There we are recording. Welcome everyone. This is a 119 release team burn down meeting. Today is August 25th. This is a Kubernetes meeting, so we abide by the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which simplifies to please be excellent to one another. It is release week. Let's kick it on over to enhancements and go through all the statuses and see where we're at. Navroon, would you like to kick us off?
Sure. Hi, everyone. So enhancements is green right now. We have 34 enhancements which are graduating this release cycle, of which 9 are new enhancements coming in as alpha, 15 enhancements are graduating to beta, and 10 enhancements are graduating to stable. And that's all we have for now.
Awesome. Thank you, Navroon. Any questions for enhancements? All right, CI signal.
Hey folks, we are doing pretty good today. We have a few new flakes, but we are coordinating with the different SIGs and making sure none of them are, and I actually just got a message on another one of them here, are blocking. So on conformance GA only, there was an infrastructure flake this morning, so obviously non-blocking there. Ubuntu master container D. There was a SIG storage test flake, and they got back to us and said this can be fixed later. Node kubelet master, that's the one I just got a note back from SIG leads there, and they are looking into it, but they said is non-blocking as well. So that's good to see. We have one more SIG storage test on kind IPv6 master parallel, assuming that's going to be non-blocking as well. And then last one here is on integration master. We've been green since we reverted those infrastructure changes, but there was a SIG scheduling flake that popped up just moments ago, actually. And we have some folks from SIG scheduling looking into that. I would guess, once again, that it's non-blocking. There's an issue and a PR that addressed it earlier on that I took a read through. I think it was closed 20 or so days ago, and it didn't look like a huge deal. But we're going to make sure to get sign off from them before moving forward. Otherwise, things are looking pretty good. We are talking with SIG scalability just because we wanted to get some runs on those jobs before or after we got in the endpoint slice changes yesterday. So we'll continue to monitor that. But in terms of releasing tomorrow, we are looking pretty good.
Awesome. Fantastic to hear. Yeah, I saw a lot more green when I opened my eyes this morning. It wasn't sunshine. It was actually the passing tests. So that was awesome. Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Dan. Any questions for CI signal? Excellent. Let's move on to bug triage with Vlad.
Hey, we are green, so not much to add.
Fantastic. Awesome. Any questions for bug triage? All right. Shifting over to docs. I did talk with Savitha just before this meeting, but wasn't sure if anyone from docs was on, wanted to give any updates.
I'm here. I just on time. Yes, my teammate stepped up and he is willing to take the prod fire so that I can go do awesome stuff. I'm grateful for him. This is important to me. Docs, the K website is still frozen, and tomorrow I will work with the chairs because I need I don't have certain level of permission, and I need one of them to help me remove the labels and stuff like that. We added a tight merge blocker label, which is blocking everything, which means I cannot merge the release PR too. The workaround will be to remove the label, add an explicit hold to all the PRs, remove the label, and merge release PR, and then let the release blog go through. And I think release notes or something like that comes after, and then we will just remove all the block hold from all the PRs. So that's one of the plans. Jim is going to help me out. Yeah, that's the plan. That's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, sorry I missed you. Glad you were able to make it. Any questions for docs? Wonderful. Let's go on to release notes with Adolfo.
Hi, everyone. So we're green right now. We have the final document assembled, and we are just, we're only expecting minor precisions from the Windows folks. And I also saw that another final issue came via the known issues issue. Otherwise, we're fine. I see Tim Bannister here in the call. A big shout out to you thank you for, he did a lot of editing in our document, and we're ready.
Awesome. Thank you, Adolfo. And thank you for being here. Let's move on to comms with Max.
It's Joseph, sorry. I totally gotcha. Just got caught up. Hey, we are green. Everything looks good. And the PR for the release blog is opened. So I put a link to the PR. So anyone feel free to take a look at it, review, and give us feedback.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Joseph. I have the blurb, and I'll plug in the logo probably tomorrow before we go live, but I'll get that blurb in there, and I'll just put that in as a suggestion on GitHub, make it easy to put in. I don't have write access, so I can't push that as a commit, but I'll get that in shortly. Thank you so much on that front.
Thank you.
Any questions for comms? Fantastic. Let's go on to release branch management with Carlos. And I don't see Carlos on the line. Anyone from release branch management that wants to give an update?
Yeah, so primarily the number one thing that we're focused on is the 1.19 release, which will be tomorrow now. And then we also have our final patch release of 1.16 coming up. So you can check the schedule for that. Otherwise, no real news to report.
Awesome. Tim Pepper is not on the call, was not able to make it. But again, it gave good feedback this week in terms of kind of getting that schedule together. If you're curious on the release schedule and just kind of that process that we're going to go ahead and follow, you'll find it at the top of the release team meeting document, which I don't think I posted in the chat, but I can do that shortly. So my update as far as go, no go, I'd say that we have enough confidence today to issue a go. I know that we're still taking a look at some things. Obviously, if anything comes up that's unforeseen, we'll change direction. But I'd say as of right now, I'm feeling okay with a go. Any feedback otherwise on that front, or anything that we're not figuring in or accounting for? Cool. The release theme name has been added to some of the documentation out there, which is accentuate the positive. That is a pun. I hope that you enjoy it. The logo will go hand in hand with that, or paw in paw with that. And I'm very excited to share that with everyone. In terms of the retrospective, that was originally scheduled to happen this Thursday, but with just a little bit of delays and vacations, and just wanted to take a look at giving people a little bit more time for some feedback after we get everything out. Was thinking about rescheduling that for next week, Thursday, and wanted to open that up to discussion, see if anyone felt differently about that, or either pushing it out further, or still having that this Thursday. Anyone opposed or want to issue feedback for moving that to next Thursday?
I just have a general question about format that we might want to discuss offline. It's just how have you found the format to work in the past? Like, has it produced the results that you want, or are you open to playing around with the format?
Oh, absolutely, the latter.
Yeah?
I'd say I'd say it's been good for sourcing feedback thus far, and this is my opinion, but it's been good for sourcing feedback. I think when it's come down to action items, that's where it's fallen apart in some respects. I think we still have issues open from like 1.16, 17, 18, things that we kind of need to actually deliver on, or that might not be relevant now. So I think that's kind of where it's fallen apart, but it's been good for sourcing data. So I'm more than happy to adjust accordingly on that front.
And do you find that everyone provides input, or have you found that in the past?
It's been good on that front. The way that the format is now is that someone will put in, a comment and then put their name after that, or just, more than able to put that in anonymously as well. And then we can just kind of talk on it if there's no owner for that issue. But I like to give everybody the chance to, if they put an issue in, to kind of talk more to that, provide more context around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's totally an option to bring in the items that we haven't resolved from the past retros if you want, because it's all collected. And we've looked at those,
Absolutely.
as you know, during sessions in the past.
It'd be great to do a relevance check on that and see if there's some that, or if like, hey, this, we've seen the same issue, N-2 releases, things like that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I can work with you offline to prepare that.
Cool. Well, let the motion pass. I'll get a PR out and we'll schedule that for next Thursday. SIG scalability update, no changes on that front. We still have the 817 scalability jobs look good. I know that we've had some changes since then, so we'll keep an eye on test grid for that. I know there are a couple flakes, but those are working themselves out. And then I'd love to turn it over to Lori for program management.
So nothing related to 119, but working on some exciting things for 120. And I think stability is a good keyword to keep in mind. So maybe the theme for 120 will just be a rock, because it'll be solid. But more to come.
Cool. Thank you, Lori. Any questions for program management? Excellent. On note of the retro, obviously, please put any notes in that you'd like. I'm seeing a lot of good feedback in there, a lot of good items to discuss on. So very excited about this retro. It should be action-packed. This is not a pay-per-view event. It's free, so hope that that's enjoyable on that front. Any other open discussion items? There was one thing I wanted to ask. In terms of tomorrow's meeting, since we'll be going live as of right now, wanted to see what everyone felt about not having a meeting, just to kind of give everyone that time to focus on getting that release out. But if anyone feels any differently, please let me know. I'm more than happy to schedule a meeting for tomorrow too.
Leave the time slot open, and if there's a need, then we take advantage of it.
Cool.
I think the need will become apparent if there's something on fire, we have it in the channel and then use it.
Absolutely. And we do have the Zoom room that we can open up ad hoc too. It doesn't have to be at a specific time, but okay, cool. I'll leave that off for now, but obviously if anything changes or anything on that front, please reach out to me and I can get that scheduled if we need anything for a specific time. Otherwise, we'll just go ahead with the release. And then any final items, questions, or concerns for open discussion? Fantastic. Well, thank you all. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Very excited about the release this week and tomorrow. I can't believe it's already here. Just blink and the time goes by. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see y'all on release duty tomorrow. Have a good one. Adios.